Hello, everybody. This is Pierre Garudi, as you know me. I'm going this time talk about another subject, which is completely different than coronavirus. I received several questions regarding the influencers' job right now, because many of them they are at home, they don't know what to do. So I talked to a few of them, and they asking me the question, "What do you think? What do you suggest?" So I put a few items as you can see here, and going to talk about it. Let me read it first for you. What should I do as an influencer? Stay relevant, bounce back, put up or shut up, push your own creative boundaries, resituate yourself, refocus on what's important to you, talk to your audience candidly, be open and honest. We are all in this together. As you may know, you may not know, in Finland, for example, the social media influencers considered as critical operators. It means they are very important for the society. So that's why the Prime Minister of Finland started to work in the social media influencers on the platform and asking them for help in order to inform the audiences of the coronavirus situation. So different country they act differently. Also, a lot of social media operators are putting their time voluntarily, so they can help in this crisis. So that's one of the way to become relevant. So the other way you can do that is you have to be a part of a current zeitgeist. It means you have to acknowledge there's a problem in society, which is the coronavirus, and in order for you to become relevant, you have to do something. Either you put your time or your social media skill to inform people, to help people, to work with the NHS or any charities, and making sure in your community people needs are met. And that's where you can bounce back. Also, you can bounce back by pushing your own boundaries. It means if you were doing, let's say, fashion photography, so now there's no the models, they cannot come in your studio, the makeup artist cannot come, the hairstylist cannot come, the stylist cannot come, and your assistant or other preps cannot be put together. So what do you do? Well, I recently saw a photography of a photographer who went outside and took a photo of all the gloves people used it and throw them out. I mean, those plastic gloves or rubber gloves. They use it for protection, and put them all together. I think that was beautiful. It was telling people that they should watch it out and don't throw them away. So this is something new. Okay, and there was another report that was in New Orleans. The rats and mice are everywhere. They are visible now. Why? Because most of restaurants are closed and there's no food for them to eat, so they have to come out. I've seen also in other area the other animals came out, like the goats I saw in Scotland. So you as a photographer, you can go out there. Well, your excuse is to get some exercise. At the same time, you can do some photography. You can do photography of nature. You can do photography of the building, the quietness of the city, which is beautiful. In order for someone to go either very early in the morning or just before sunset, you can take some photos or videos, as a matter of fact. Let's say if you're an actor, actresses, okay, you cannot go to audition anymore. So what you can do, and you want to influence people, so you start taking video of yourself and copy one of a moment or a minute or 2 minutes or conversation of a famous actress or actor, and you put that the same video together. One side is the original and the other side is yourself, and you're acting on your own way and asking the audience to judge. Or you can also through that send information. Maybe you get the government information, and so you're an actor, an actress. You can come up with a kind of like put a drama into it, dramatize it, so that way you can pass it on. Let's say if you are a food influencer, same thing. You can be at home and start cooking and showing people. And some of it, for example, you can say to the people, well, today I was going to cook that one, but this ingredient, one of the ingredients is not available. So I'm going to become a creative. That's how you do it. You're not, you're a traveler, influencer. You cannot travel. What can you do? Well, you can go online and get some videos and photos, put them together, and talk about specific places around the world. That way, you give information to audience, and it's also relevant to your influencing job. Or let's say you are exercise coach. You go to gym. You cannot go to gym, so you can start at home. You can start doing whatever you have. You can come up a creative way. Okay, show them how to do exercise at home. Or you can go on Zoom or any other platform, and you can ask the people come for free. You can teach them how to do certain things. Let's say you're a fashionista, and naturally you cannot go outside, you cannot buy new stuff, so you become creative with what you have at home and create with this one. Look at around you, there's plenty areas. You can go to park, you can go to the streets, especially since these days there's not many people there and there's no traffic there, so you can do a lot of things. You can also show people how put the thing together. Let's say you have a jacket, you show them how to put the jacket with the pants, with the skirt, with the dress, with the hot pants, with the longer skirt. So, or use it as a jacket, covered up and nothing at the bottom, especially if the jacket is long enough. You can take, like, for example, a men's jacket and fix it up. You are a car enthusiast. Same way you can do it with like travelers. You can go and speak about the certain cars. You can go to the vintage cars, how it was in the past. There's plenty information on internet regarding how the cars were in the past. You can pick them up from the movies, from 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, or there's also pictures as well. You can put them all together and give it to your audience. Let's say you're a model. Well, you cannot be the model again, but you can do model at home. Okay, so you have to be creative. You can also look at the internet. There's find out what other people are doing, and you do it your own way. Same way you're a sports, you cannot perform. So what you do, but you can talk. You can talk. You can pick up some videos, some clips, some pictures of other athletes, and give your opinion about it. See what you think, and give the people your way of looking at the situation. So these are the few things I think it would be quite important to be able to do that. So you should not be depressed. You should not be give up. You should just stay relevant and bounce back, because unfortunately there's a lot of influencers are suffering silently. Some, they are active, they come up with something and more creative way, and they continue what they used to do, and some people, no, they don't do it. For example, I was putting every day videos about the models that they perform at my fashion show. So what I'm going to do, okay? So I have no models on here. So I decided the best way is to talk about the people questions and finding answer for those questions. So I put my own tweak into it, my own way I'm explaining things to people. Okay, so now, if thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please let me know, as well as suggestion or critics. I'm a good listener, as well as please subscribe it, like it, share it, and leave a comment. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.